right, watching a couple of different low pressure systems, actually one pretty strong one that's already brought us some rain this morning. Southern Kentucky already picked up around an inch, especially in our far southern counties along the Kentucky-Tennessee border. So you can kind of see that right now of the past several hours, those rain showers moving over southern Kentucky. In fact, a lot of cloud cover just has persisted over southern Kentucky. And now we're getting ready to see a couple of different lines, one along the cold front and the other kind of in between the cold front and the warm front that's moving over Tennessee. And everything is beginning to kind of shift a little bit further to the northeast. So it'll be interesting over the next couple of hours to see what kind of comes out of Tennessee and moves into Kentucky, plus the actual cold front that will be moving through as well. We're going to kind of see a conglomerate of the two lines that will come together and produce quite a bit of rain. That's going to be probably the worst part of all of this, is how much rain we have picked up. There have been some spots in probably around the Whitley County area as well as McCreary County that's picked up a little over an inch of rain already, and could see another 2 to 3 inches of rain before everything is said and done. Still some severe thunderstorm warnings taking shape right now, moving closer to the Nashville area, just south of Nashville. There's some over around Jackson as well. Earlier we had 11 tornado warnings in place at the same time, stretching from St. Louis all the way down through East Texas. Now it looks like there's just a couple kind of conglomerated there, mixing together between Arkansas, pushing over into northern Mississippi at this time. But again, there's a lot of rain, so we're going to kind of watch this over the next several hours overnight, and eventually hopefully everything will settle down by the morning. There's a lot of hail reports across the U.S., including Tennessee. East Tennessee, Middle Tennessee has picked up a lot of hail. So has North Carolina, a chunk of Illinois, Missouri, and Arkansas. There have been several tornadoes reported as well. A few in East Tennessee, most in Arkansas, and I believe one in far western Tennessee. We actually had one hail report in North Corbin that got up close to an inch. It was about 0.8 inches, so not even quite 1 inch yet. So pea-sized to penny-sized hail. McCreary County, I believe, came in with one hail report just a little over the size of a $50 coin. So very interesting for us, and we could continue to see potential more of that kind of activity as we move through the night. But the good news is the SPC has actually downgraded our risk here in Kentucky to a marginal risk rather than a slight risk. They also added a slight risk over around Illinois. As you can see, though, the slight risk still sits over our far southern counties. So we still have the potential to pick up not only some strong winds, very heavy rain, and maybe even some hail. A tornado can't be ruled out completely, but the threat is still very low. In fact, really the threat for Kentucky is only in far southern Kentucky, far western Kentucky, and that's about a 2% chance. The brown is the 5%. 15% is the yellow. Of course, that's going to be situated over Tennessee and then farther southwest. The large hail risk still exists for most of Kentucky. It's about a 5% chance. And then, of course, we also have the possibility of picking up some strong to damaging winds as well. Okay, so let's walk through future track now. This is at midnight. We're going to begin to see some showers firing up and popping along, especially maybe Interstate 75 south of 64. We do have another pretty strong line along with that cold front and what's coming from behind the warm front that kind of pushes together, maybe stopping at around 3 a.m. You can see there's going to be a lot of rain in southern Kentucky, possibility of some heavy rain in northern Kentucky as well. Everything kind of pushes on through and should be wrapping up by dawn tomorrow morning. After that, we turn dry, we'll stay windy and stay cooler as well as we push into the start of a brand new work week. And we are talking about more sunshine coming up on Monday. Still quite a bit of rain expected, maybe 1 to 2 inches of rain across southern Kentucky. There could be a couple of spots maybe around Louisville, Frankfort that pick up maybe as much as 1 to 1.5 inches of rain. Therefore, an aerial flood watch exists for far southern and southeastern Kentucky for about 24 more hours, 8 p.m. tomorrow, Sunday night. Lows tonight down around 55 degrees. Have a way to get those warnings should you go to bed and hear the winds really picking up. You'll need a way to be warned from those storms. Tomorrow, High of 60 degrees and dropping through the day. Late day clearing. Boy, it gets cold tomorrow night. 32 degrees, freezing. Lots of sunshine for Monday and Tuesday. We warm back up, but then another round of rain moves in on Wednesday, and that cools us down significantly into Thursday. Highs in the low 40s.